Hello, Coach Chelsea here with your stretching video. We're going to start off with some head tilts to stretch out our neck. So to start off with, we're going to do our head tilt forward, okay? We'll go ahead and do that for 15 seconds. Make sure your chin is down to your chest. And let's go ahead and do to the right for 15 seconds. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. You should just relax. Feel a good, nice stretch. And let's go to the left. And go ahead and go back. Sitting nice and tall. All right, perfect. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do some head circles. So still sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna go 5 to the right and then 5 to the left. So go ahead and start with your head down, chin down, and we'll go 5 big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, go ahead, head down again, and we'll go to the left 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there you go. Your neck should be feeling really good. Now we'll go ahead and do our wrist stretch. So you're gonna get on your knees, and we're gonna just start with our hands facing forward. Hopefully you can see. And then we're gonna do palms down. We're gonna go 5 each direction. So on your knees, hands flat. We'll go 5 times around each way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And then we'll go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Now we're going to turn our hands in. Make sure your feet and knees are together, toes pointed behind you. We're also trying to do a good round back while we do this, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. All right, last thing, we're going to turn our hands, palms up like this, and we'll do the same thing. 5 one direction, 5 the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, shake it out. Okay, now we're gonna sit down on our bottom. Put one ankle over the other leg, and we're gonna do ankle circles now. So we'll go 5 each direction. So you kind of grab onto your foot, big circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll go the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And let's do the other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good. Okay, now we're gonna sit back to this position, nice cross legs, sitting up tall, and we're gonna put our arm across our chest and do a good 15-second stretch, okay? So nice, should feel a good pull right here in the back of your arm. Good. And switch, let's do the other arm. Very good. Okay. Now we're gonna do our arm behind our head. So this one, we're gonna reach behind our head and we're gonna grab one elbow with the hand, okay? And reach as far, pull your elbow as far as you can, okay? Go ahead, 15 seconds. Good, and go ahead and switch. Oh, all right, very good. Okay. All right, last kind of upper body thing is we're going to slide our hands back behind us. So I'll turn sideways here. So, yep, feet together, your legs can be bent, and we're just gonna slide our hands back as far as we can for a good shoulder stretch. And we'll hold for 15 once we get to our lowest point. Try to keep those arms nice and straight. Reach back as far as you can. See if you can creep further and further as time goes. All right, that's about right. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and do our pike sit. So let's go ahead and sit in our pike like this. Straight legs, pointed toes. We're gonna go ahead and reach for 15 seconds and go. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and flex, pull our toes up, just like this. Try to bend your elbows to pull yourself down. You feel a deeper stretch in the back of your legs. The goal is to kind of try to get those elbows to touch the floor. All right, very good. Okay, now we're gonna go on to our butterfly. So, go ahead, pull it in as close as you can. So get those feet together and in as close to your body as possible. We're just trying to get those knees down. Get that good groin stretch. Very good. Okay, now we're going to slide our feet out a little bit so we're more like a diamond shape with our legs. And we'll do 15 seconds. Try to get your head down to your feet. Okay, this is gonna stretch more in the back of your legs and your bottom, okay? All right, very good. Okay, now we have our straddle. So, nice tight legs, like always, sit up tall. We're gonna reach to the right to start, okay? To do this really well, I would like you guys to try to reach over like this and try to get your shoulder to touch the floor, okay? That way you get a better stretch not only in your legs, but up in your torso as well. And go ahead and stretch. Good, go ahead and switch. Try to keep those knees facing the ceiling. Toes pointed. Very good. Now we're going to reach to the middle. Again, keeping those knees up, not letting them turn in, okay? Keep those legs tight, don't forget about that. And reach out as far as you can. Really focusing on turning those knees up toward the ceiling. Don't let them turn in. How far can you reach? Very good. Okay. Now we have our splits. So we'll do 3 different variations of this. We're going to start with our right leg in front. And we're going to do straight front leg to start, okay? So make sure your hips are square. This back leg is straight, knees tucked under. My shoulders are facing straight ahead. I have a hand on each side of my leg. And go ahead, we'll do a nice 15-second stretch. Nose down to your knee. Good, and now let's go ahead into our lunge. So now I'm getting this foot way out in front. My knee is back behind my foot. I'm pressing this back hip forward. Try to get your hands on your front leg and chest up. Let your hips sink into that stretch. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and slide down into our split now. Do a good 15-second split. Try to stay square. If you can, try to put your arms up. If not, that's okay. Just try to keep your chest up like this if you can't go all the way down. All right. Now go ahead. Pull this foot under like this and lay down on your front leg. You should feel this in your bottom of your right leg. Very good. Okay, now let's do left side. Okay, so same thing, hip square. Make sure you check yourself before you even start. Straight leg, pointed foot, hips and shoulders are square. Nose down to your knee. 15 seconds. Very good, and now we're gonna do our lunge. Remember, foot out in front of the knee. Chest up, try to get those hands up on that front leg so you can really sink that hip down into that stretch. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and slide down into our split. Try to keep that. If you have to come up and fix yourself, go ahead and do it. Make sure that hip is square. Go ahead and try to put those arms up. If not, that's okay. Okay. Go ahead, pull this foot in. And let's go ahead and lay down on this front leg. All right, very good. Okay, now we have our middle split. So I don't care how you get into this. If it's easier for you to stand up and slide down into it, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just start in my straddle and then roll on top of it. I prefer you be on your elbows, but if you're not low enough to do that, hands are okay too. Just make sure you keep your belly button pulled in, tight knees and toes, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and do 15 seconds. Nice and tight. All right. Good. Very good. Okay, last thing is our bridge. Okay, so I'm not gonna make you do a fancy certain type of bridge. Well, I just want a basic bridge, okay? So straight arms and get those hands and feet as close as you can to each other, okay? Head stays off the floor. Okay. Ready and up. Try to push your shoulders open. All right, come on down. Woo. All right, there you go. Hope you guys had fun.